Accidentally hit the wrong button, guys. Sorry about that. Pulled a rookie move. We're back. uh, Sorry about that, guys. Let's try this again. Haven't done one in a while. Now I'm getting senile, I guess. Yep. Yeah, I hit the wrong key, guys. Sorry about that. Oh well. Oh my god.
Where in the world you were doing?
No, man, I'm losing it today.
It's one of those evenings, is it?
Yep.
I mean, after watching Darian,
Oh, I know. Sad news, man.
uh,
I mean, what can you do, man? It's like,
breaks my heart.
yeah. It's like, it's so hard because I,
He
I
said,
under, I understand what he's going through because, it's like, what do you do? Do you go for the treatment to extend it maybe a couple of weeks or
or
months and make
yeah,
him
and
suffer more? I mean, it's hard. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in his position,
it's
you know.
it's sad. I mean,
Yeah.
the poor little guy. He has such a wonderful little, a
Yeah, and he's only
wonderful
5.
attitude and everything too.
Yeah,
And poor, right? Oh,
I mean, he's 5 years old. He's been dealing with it for since he was 2, I think I heard.
yep. He said to some. He was 2 years old when it started,
Yeah.
and poor little guy's gone through so much, and he's been so good
Yeah.
about everything.
But you know, I
Mm.
mean, what can you do?
Your best as a parent. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's like I remember my youngest one when he was born. It was like I you know you want to be happy that he's born and everything, but then you're like, oh my god, you know, you start thinking, you know, like if something
What?
happens, you know,
Yeah.
you don't
What
want
can
to.
happen? What will happen?
Yeah, it's
What?
like you
What?
know because my even my wife had said I remember her saying going like, oh well, you know, you don't seem to be you know happy that he's born and this and that. I'm like, no, I am, but it's just like you know
Just all the
you're
thoughts go
yeah, all
in
the
there.
thoughts going through, you know, and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I've watched what a lot of parents go through, and I've
Oh
helped
yeah.
relatives with their kids and such. And, it's difficult, even if the
Yes.
kids are easygoing and, you know, not much of, not very, uh, uh, not the type to fight with you or anything like that. It's still
Yeah.
difficult and it's still
Right.
scary. I mean, what if they fall? What if they
Oh
fall in
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
river? What if they, it's scary. And then things like that come up and it's even worse. It's like,
Oh yeah.
what
They used
can
to
you
say
do?
that
What do
you
you
know we
do?
were
How?
overprotective, but hey, you know, it's a dangerous world out there.
It is. And I mean, I know when I was a kid, it wasn't safe as safe could be. I mean, we had lawn darts. Uh,
I
and my
mean,
brother,
well, not only that. I mean, come on, all the toys that we had back then in the days is like choke
like I
hazard.
said, lawn darts.
You know, we had those Erectus sets made out of screws and bolts and
Yeah,
sharp
yeah.
metal.
All these toys that could hurt you so easily.
Yeah.
Chemistry sets. Hey Zelda, how's it going?
Hey Zelda, what's up? What's up, Zelda?
Um, like my brother, he had. They told my parents that he could be dangerous, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
don't keep anything that could be a weapon around him. So they
Mhm.
give him a chemistry set. He blew up the basement.
I could imagine.
Fully blew up the basement. It's like, great. Hey, I'm doing. Yesterday it was freezing cold. Today it's
Yeah.
not been. It just messes up the system. Can't can't deal without complaining about the weather, huh?
Yeah. How's it
This
going, Zelda?
afternoon, nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Zelda, check out what I picked up at the
Oh, cute. Batman made everything Batman
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Well, this is the old TV series Batman Mobile.
Hmm.
Hey.
Yeah,
Mm.
because he passed away, and the one who played on Cheers passed away too.
Yeah, yeah, Christy Alley, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know she was 71. I thought she was maybe like
Nah, she was old.
65 or something, but she.
I mean, I remember watching her, and I'm 61, so I know she was much
Yeah,
older than me.
I didn't think she was that much older than you, but
2023, I think so. Let me see here.
2023. See another channel. Don't know. Don't know.
I don't know if it would say that. So
usually on the back in itty bitty print so that you can go blind trying to find it.
Probably.
Bound.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly King, what's up? What's up?
Hey, Cali King. B case 2023.
Yeah, working on my watch hours.
Gotten pretty far up, huh? On the
Well, I mean, I got my 1,000 subscribers already.
good stuff. Good stuff. Just
Yeah.
get these watch hours going. Send me some Hot Wheels to run on your track,
On your
our
track,
track moon. Willing to swap playlists. You need help, Doc? Cali King? Put in your
Yeah, there's
put in your Earl.
I just did for him
Oh,
in the chat. I just put
you're
his.
fast. You're fast. I am so slow at doing that part. I can talk to high heaven.
Hey,
but...
Morbid, what's up, Morbid? Welcome, Morbid.
Hey, Morbid. Yeah, Morbid tried to get me on about a week ago or something. I have.
Are you streaming?
I don't
Moon
know.
asked me to come over to his stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if Dorothy wants to come up.
Moon wants to know if you want to come up.
I suppose I could.
She says, I suppose I could.
Well, I mean, I don't want to
Have to send her the.
let me see. Is it still up at the top there, or I can do it again?
No, Bailey, you're not.
Can send it to Dorothy Daynard in
Here, I'll just put it in the
Instagram.
chat. Much easier, you know.
Dorothy doesn't know how to get to you.
Oh, okay.
No clue.
No clue.
No clue.
No clue.
Down there.
Has to go through her Instagram for her.
For her Instagram. Oh, okay.
Yeah, her
If I can
Instagram's.
get online.
Once she gets online.
Yeah, once she gets online, huh? I don't know if I have her on Instagram, do I? Or, well, you got the link, don't you?
Let me see. No, I have the share screen, not the link. Interesting, they changed it a bit.
I know. Yeah, they messed me up. That's why I messed up, and I ended it.
Yeah, you can still have two people on it for your co-whatever. That's the only way I'd be able to do it.
No, yeah, I know. But let me see here. I think I might have her on Instagram.
Yeah, just look up Dorothy Daynard. It's easy.
Let's see. Hold on.
I think it's called Dorothy Daynard. Oh. Why should I know that? Just because you're my sister. Huh. Oh, look up Savannah Mad Cat. There we go. Here.
Dorothy Ann.
That's the one. Dorothy Ann Daynard, Savannah Mad Cat.
Okay. Well, I sent her the link to the video.
Okay.
That way she could at least get to my channel.
And then get in.
And then she can just go on the chat. Click on the chat.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
That works. once Bailey's taken up house on her computer.
Oh, I also picked this one up.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, let me see here. I don't like the reflection of the light, but it's
Yeah, you posted pics.
yeah, it's a 1939.
Am I being
Oh,
filmed?
that's nice, Moon.
Yeah, it was at Costco. They had a bunch of different ones. Yeah, it's a 1939 Ford Deluxe Coupe. I did a model back in the 70s. I did a
Mhm.
model and I built it. And this one, the seat opens up in the back, the rumble seat they call it.
Zelda wants to know if it's a 143 scale.
It is a 118
Mm.
118 scale.
I saw that, Morbid. I didn't watch it, but I saw you
Yeah,
have
there's
that
a
there.
118 scale, and it's my Sot, the brand. Let me put myself on solo. Yeah, see, that's the brand there. Yep.
It's like hot sauce. Color is very much hot sauce.
Yep.
So, do we
Red.
have a topic tonight? Hi, Fish Keeper.
There she is.
There's
She
the dot,
Yeah,
Yay.
there's the dot.
and there's kitty ears. Told you she had
Veil.
the Bailey computer. Big suck.
I got some. And there was a bunch of different cars there. They had a Camaro. They had a Maserati. They had a Bugatti.
And the second
Oh, yeah.
time we
They had all kinds of different ones. But like this one here is a what do they call it? A 1.5. The Batman one.
The one you
Yeah,
showed a little while ago. The
Yeah.
Batman.
The Batman.
It's a good find. Good
Yeah.
find.
Yeah.
Poor Dot.
But
Yeah.
You're kind of going back and forth as if you're trying to see past Bailey.
yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
She got the
So I
cat.
know what I'm doing.
Oh, Bailey's in. It's hard to get Bailey out of the way once he decides that he's gonna flop
Yeah,
on
pretty
top of your
much.
stuff in front of you.
Oh, Zelda! Look, I got some because my grandson. You know, I said, Christmas is coming up, so I also got one of these.
Ooh, nice.
The reflection here is terrible. There we
Yeah, there we go. Right there. Oop. There. Put yourself on single again.
go. Has a little
And the
car.
Zelda you have on there.
Huh?
Hey, boss, Jove.
Hey, boss,
Chuck?
what's up? What's up, boss? Yeah, it's called a Super Rig.
Nice.
It's called a bank roller. Yeah, it's a Super Rig.
Seems we all do our type of.
Robert just broke for 100. Yay!
Huh?
And then I got this one too. This one's a kind of like almost like a transformer.
There's a new Transformer movie coming out, by the way.
Yeah.
Beast Wars.
Yeah, let me put myself on solo here so I can.
Hey, Catfish.
Yeah, see the. called the hull transporter. I guess it transforms into
Something. Don't know
something.
whom.
This one's a steel power one.
Nice.
Ooh. Nice.
Cool. Fishkeeper says the wheels are very retro.
Yeah. Oh, this one's a Speed Fleet.
Oh, nice.
I like the colors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if my grandkid's gonna get it, man. I don't know. Sorry, kid. I think I like them better.
Hmm.
Oh, I like this one. I like this one too.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a firehouse fueler. Fire engine. It's all black.
Yeah. Cool.
Black and gold. I mean,
Now you
not
need a
gold,
little.
silver. With it.
Hmm.
I like the flames on it too.
Now you need a little Dalmatian for it.
I know, huh?
Hmm.
And then this one here is the last one is a hauling class.
Wow.
Class of rock.
Nice.
Nice wheels.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Rather good.
Yep. So I don't know. I don't know if my grandkid's gonna get them or not now. Let me get myself off a solo here. There we go.
Possibly.
Yeah, it was the other day. Yeah, Zelda was racing the Hot Wheels, and because I got one in, I got a car in the race.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I won. Well, I won my first race, I guess. We'll see how far I get. It's a Firebird.
Zelda wants their Christmas present.
Yeah, I know.
Don't forget there's a pie out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have to get some in a bit, Gord.
I don't want
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
it
know.
won't be left out
No.
overnight. I'll
I
eat
don't
some.
know how far I'm gonna get, man. You know.
They're
Yeah,
adding
I
food
used
with
to
it.
have a lot of Hot Wheels. Well, there was Hot Wheels, and it was also the Matchbox.
Ah,
I think I still have a couple around. You
I
know,
think we have. David has one
yeah. I
because he
remember
said he
having
wanted a red car, so his
it
mom
was
got him a little red car.
a green station wagon that had two little white dogs on the back.
Oh,
It was back in
cool.
the 70s, and I remember, and it was a Hot Wheel. It's a
Hmm.
Ford station wagon.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah. I mean, when I used to. In fact, I had back in the 70s. I had a Batmobile, and
Hmm.
I believe it was the one with the red wheels, the red little around
Yeah.
the wheel, and then it had the little two. It had the Batman and Robin inside.
Yeah,
So it had the
I
little
remember
figurine.
those ones.
But that one, I don't know what happened to it.
Oh yeah, there were Hot Wheels back then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then there were the Tonkas.
Oh
Tonka
yeah, I
trucks.
used to have
Oh my
Tonka
God,
trucks.
those
Yeah,
were
the ones that
tough.
not even
Oh
an
yes.
elephant, not even an elephant can break it.
Mhm.
Commercials. I remember
Yeah,
having this truck. It was a zoo. It was a zoo vehicle, and it had
yeah,
6 cages on it, and it had
yep.
an animal in each cage. It had a gorilla. It had
The
a giraffe,
lion, the lioness, a
the
tiger.
lion, and what else? What other animals were in there? I
There
remember.
was a giraffe, I think. Yeah, the
I,
giraffe.
yeah, I think it had a giraffe, a zebra, a
Yeah,
lion, a
and a
gorilla.
tiger and the gorilla. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
I had that
and then
set
it would
too.
open up. It would open up, and you can get the animals out and
Yeah,
put them back in.
I had that set. I
Yeah.
still have a couple of the animals somewhere around here.
Oh, and I had the Tonka like the excavators. You
Oh,
know.
Dorothy had the farmhouse
Yeah, I
Oh
with
did.
yeah.
the pig and the
Cow
sheep
and
and the
some.
cat and the dog.
Oh
You
yeah.
know.
My cousin had that, and he also had the car wash.
Hmm.
You know and then the one where it had the on top, and you can go
Yeah.
down. You
Hey,
know.
Zella. And I
But
had a little tree type thing that was had a cat and a dog, and the cat it was kind of like bunk bed type things where the cat had the top and the dog had the bottom.
yeah.
It was
I
really
don't
weird.
remember that one.
Zaya, what's up, Zaya?
I got that one when we went. You weren't with us when we went to the States.
You're
You'll
right. I
remember I
wasn't.
had when I had trauma. Anyway, that's traveling with our
You
family.
had
Trauma,
drama.
trauma, trauma,
TR. Rama.
trauma.
Yeah.
Because you know those big what do you call them?
The things on top of vehicles were luggage
Luggage
and
and stuff.
whatnot.
Big white. Um, Not styrofoam.
Hey,
Oh,
well, you've been doing good, Zelda, even though you just started. You know.
beauty.
Yeah.
But there were these big white things that you could put on top of your vehicle and put luggage in there.
Oh.
Well, because
Yeah, it was a
I
closed
had motion
unit.
sickness,
Mm-hmm.
they decided to put me in there and have me rest up there. But I had to hold it open with a stick because if it closed, I would have no oxygen coming in.
Oh darn!
It's
What do you
like,
need oxygen?
thanks.
I don't know what
Oh,
you
by
would.
the way, if we get pulled over by the cops for some reason, close
Oh,
it up and we'll check on it after
I
the
mean,
officer leaves.
my grandmother had a pickup truck with a camper shell on it. You know, just a camper shell. The top. It didn't have anything inside. It was the bed
Yeah,
of the
but it
truck.
was on the back of the vehicle, and you could pull open the
the
back and
the
go in.
tailgate. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the funny thing
that's
is,
for a fact.
all we had was a blanket back there,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
we'd be wrestling back there while she's
Oh
driving down the
yeah,
highway,
we did that all the time. But this
And
was
then
just
the
one
funny
of
thing
those
Yep.
is, if we were
camper
too
things.
loud, she would slam on the brakes, and then we go into the
Yep.
into the front,
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
truck.
that was fun. But being in one of those little things on top of the vehicle was not fun
Yeah,
because I could have died in there. They're
yeah,
like, oh, we should have punched holes in there too, huh? That would have been easier.
yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Uh,
But those were the good old days.
oh yeah, the good old days with CD 8 tracks
Yeah.
that didn't die.
Yeah, we had the 8 tracks,
Oh, don't kill those frickers.
and well, they would start getting tighter and tighter, and they didn't want to play, and then you had to take them apart and loosen
Yeah,
them
but
up.
if you were trying to kill them, it wasn't that easy trying
Yeah.
to kill them without making them look like you purposely did that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, hours and hours on end listening to Amazing Grace in different styles. All
Yeah.
that sucked.
Yeah.
It was traumatizing.
Yeah.
But Stephen and I finally learned how to do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You two did figure out how to do it because I don't remember that ever really being played.
Well, that's because we got it under the wheel of a transport truck. The car didn't do it. We put it under the car's wheel and it was okay.
Yeah.
So somehow it ended up under the truck wheel.
Yeah.
That did it. Then Dad just got Mom to buy another one. For the rest of the way back, all the way from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, and Ontario, all the way down to not Florida,
Somewhere.
Disneyland. Not Disneyland, Disney World.
Disney World. Yeah. I mean, I've
Yeah,
been to
that's
Disney.
the
I've
one.
never been to Disney World.
So we went all the way down there and then all the
Been
way
to-
back. Tried to hit
been-
as many of the states as possible. We hit all but I think 3 states we didn't hit.
Yeah. I mean, the only states I've been in is California, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, and
I've been through.
That's it. But other than
I
that,
can't really say in because we went through. We didn't stop.
yeah. Yeah.
We stopped at the Grand Canyon.
I've been there about 3 or 4 times. Been to
Oh.
the dam,
Yeah.
the Hoover
We had
Dam.
to get going before the little donkey ride down the side. So
Oh yeah, I didn't do that one, but I did. I did.
I didn't do it either.
I mean,
because,
I did the other. We drove in since my wife was disabled. We didn't have to get on the little bus and then you get off and then get on and get off.
uh,
So we got a
yeah.
pass. They gave us a pass with a code that we can go through anywhere all the way to the end.
oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah, and it was great because we can park our vehicle wherever we wanted. There was area and get off and look. Wow, other people they couldn't do that because they would either have to walk all the way and then have to wait for the bus to pick them up and then take them to the next stop. We would just go, stop all we wanted. So it was pretty good. We enjoyed it.
Stephen and I were with our mom and dad, and we went all the way through. Stopped off at Las Vegas for mom and dad to
Solo,
go.
what's up, Solo?
Hey, Solo.
Hey, hello.
What's up?
Hey, Stock Explorer.
Yeah, I accidentally disabled the last live.
Um,
Trying to send smoke signals.
Hmm.
but we stopped in Las Vegas where they did some gambling.
Yes.
Then we couldn't stay at Grand Canyon for very long.
Yeah, we stayed. Well, we didn't stay at the Grand Canyon, but we stayed at Henderson,
Yeah.
which is about
Yeah.
20 minutes away, I think.
Mm. No, we didn't even stay there. Dad just wanted to keep on going.
Mm.
So it wasn't in his time track. He wanted to get to his friend's place at a certain time.
Hmm.
He didn't have any specific time to be anywhere. I mean, it was his business. But then we went right on past Old Faithful because it would have been half an hour waiting until Old Faithful blew. So we had to keep on going. Didn't want to wait half an hour.
And that was over in Old Faithful. Where is that one at?
Yellowstone Park, isn't it?
Yellowstone. Yeah, I've never been there.
We've been past. Dorothy hasn't. I have. I've been past.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it on
Dad
videos.
didn't want to stop anywhere.
where people are so dumb and
Mm.
they think they can get close to the buffalo and get tossed in the air.
Yeah, we get that here at the uh,
Elk Island.
Elk Island we go to.
Yeah,
It's really nice to just watch stupid people going out there playing with
yeah.
them, and you're like, what are you doing? Go to
I
the biggest
watched.
ones with the biggest horns. You're bright.
Yeah, I watched a video of a moose was chasing its a bear because I
Mm-hmm.
guess the bear attacked the
On the
baby.
water side, it
The bear,
apparently had gone after her calf, and she
yeah,
went
yeah,
after it.
yeah. I
Just
know, and he was the bear was like, oh, and it even crashed into some door, a glass door or
yeah,
something in the
yeah,
video.
of some kind of restaurant or something.
Yeah, people were
That was
watching from the
funny.
roof.
That
Yeah,
was funny. I like seeing bears be chased by moose,
yeah,
but I don't like getting too close to moose, mind you.
yeah. People are dumb. They think that oh, look at they're so cute. Just like people that feed deer with big horns on them, and I'm like,
Hmm.
you know, it is a wild animal. Just because it's being pretty calm at the moment.
That doesn't mean it's going to stay that way, and
I
especially if it's
know,
during.
and anytime, but you know, they got the video. Yeah,
Hmm.
until the thing goes crazy, and you know,
Well, even worse is if it's rutting season, and this is going to sound rude, but if a woman is on her period and
yeah,
is
yeah.
out there, that's a bad thing because they
Oh, I
will chase
know, I know. When we went camping, I told my wife, "Well, hopefully you're not, because the bears will attack. They'll
bears
sneak
will,
in."
and the vegetarians will too. Moose will, deer will, yeah,
Yeah.
peacocks. They'll go after you too.
Oh, yeah. Those things are, and they're
Oh,
loud
those are mean.
and loud. Have
Yes,
you? Have you?
very
Oh my
loud.
God! Over there where I work at, I hear them in the mornings. Ah, ah. I'm like, what the heck? It sounds like they're killing them.
I worked at the Toronto Zoo uh, for a work term,
Yeah.
and I got to go special, in fact, with the people who worked bringing in the animals, type of thing.
Hmm.
And it was those birds were hilarious. But I was looking over this side of this huge hill, and I'm like, "Hey, that looks like where they made Firestarter." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Yep, yeah, they made a lot of movies over in that area."
Yeah.
And Firestarter was one of the movies that they made, the original
Yeah.
years
Same
ago.
thing as over here where I live. There's all kinds of movies always filmed here.
Yeah.
They film Star Wars. They
Hmm.
film you know um, Jarhead. They
Yeah,
filmed
one of the
the one with the sniper. They filmed
mhm.
that one here too.
Part of one of the Star Wars movies, I believe it was Star Wars, was filmed on Mackinac Island. First time that they allowed uh, vehicles to go on there,
Go
regular
on the
vehicle,
island.
yeah, a gas vehicle, because they're all horses and buggies and bicycles and stuff.
Well, it's like that one island, Monkey Island.
Monkey Island,
Have you heard of that one?
yeah, but
There's an island.
Mackinac Island is there too in the states, which is
That one Monkey
Virginia.
Island. The only reason they have monkeys is because they filmed the movie there.
Right. They filmed the movie of the monkeys. It was easier than trying to catch them.
And then yeah, and they left them there. So now it's
Yep.
full of monkeys. It's like they weren't. They're not going to reproduce. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Life finds a way.
Yes, as
So,
what's Mr. Goldblum said,
yeah.
Hmm.
always
Yeah.
finds a way.
Yeah, I found out about that too. I was like watching people, going down the riverways to show that there's monkeys there and everything. It's like,
Hmm.
oh,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
Oh yeah, yeah. People are.
Because they're diseased too. They
Yeah.
have some, what disease is it that they have right now that You're not
I'm
allowed to go
noted.
near the monkeys. You're not allowed
Monkeypox?
to kill the monkeys. But the monkeys can accidentally kill you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's interesting and everything, but it's kind of like with all the koala bears because koalas have
Oh yeah, those are dangerous too. They're
yeah,
cute, but they're dangerous. People
yeah,
think
they're wild animals the same as
yeah,
the others. You know,
yeah.
let's play with it.
Yeah.
It's cute enough and all, but you know you have to watch out for mites and whatever else they've got on them.
Hey, Papa, what's up?
Hey, Papa, Papa,
Hello.
Adventures with I Am Papa, Papa.
Hey,
Interesting.
he's got 99 subscribers.
Ooh,
Oh,
99.
Nero. What other place? Watched a few things on the internet with people with monkeys.
Yeah, there's always that monkey that smokes.
Which one?
The
One
one,
on
remember the one that on the
Bear?
Bang Theory, the
huh?
Big Bang Theory. That one scientist, the one that used to be Blossom.
Oh, her. Yeah,
Yeah, she's over there doing some work with some monkeys,
work with monkeys.
and
Yeah,
the
she.
monkeys smoking cigarettes, and
You know what the funny thing is though, is that she actually
yeah, she is
is
a scientist. Yeah,
a scientist, and
she's very
that's
intelligent. Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
her route of where she was working. So she was telling
yeah,
them
yeah.
what to do with stuff.
Yeah, she's very intelligent. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I remember when she was in Blossom with Jolly and and I forget
Mm.
the other girl.
I never
The old-
watched Blossom.
Huh?
Never watched Blossom.
You never watched her show? Yeah, she had a show back. It was Blossom was the name.
Yeah, I remember that, but I never really watched that one.
Yeah, it was kind of almost the time right after like Punky Brewster and all them other ones.
Yeah, and I didn't watch Punky Brewster either,
Yeah,
which
No.
were and those were just after things like uh, Different Strokes and such. Different Strokes and
yeah.
all those. Those are the ones I watched.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, exactly. Poor guy had a rough life.
Yeah, well, that poor girl that killed herself too. Remember?
Yeah, yeah. That group did not do well afterwards, and their
Yeah,
family screwed them over, and people messed them over.
yeah. Well,
Rough.
the kids they didn't take care of kids back then that were in all the
No,
shows.
no.
Now they do, but still, there's a lot of bad things happening to the kids in shows. Then later on, it comes out. You know,
Yeah. Well, they've gotten a lot better
hey, Spencer, what's
with
up?
the children's stuff because they make sure that the kids have the money and it's not even held in
Yeah,
specifically for
Escrow.
with their parents. It's held specifically for them
yes,
um, because it gets used and abused very easily.
oh yeah. I mean, even some of the actors have divorced their parents because of it.
Yeah, and many of them, I don't blame them for doing it.
Yeah,
I mean, helping your parents out is one thing, and stealing the kids' whole everything is another thing. You know,
yeah, yeah,
kids are kids are not
Hmm.
possessions.
yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water.
Okie dokies.
Good idea. Okay.
Okay, you want to show something, Dot?
Mm,
These people haven't gotten to see your stuff. Spencer's
That's
Food
right here.
Reviews. Hello. I love them too, so they're all a lot of fun. Three's Company. Yes.
Three's Company. Yes. Yes.
The blonde's always had a new blonde.
Yeah. Suzanne Summers was the first one.
Yes.
Joyce DeWitt,
Joyce DeWitt was all the way
and
through.
John Ritter.
John Ritter, yes.
Okay.
John Ritter did a voice in
Yeah.
Flight of Dragons.
Yes, he
The
did.
main voice, actually.
Yeah.
There we go. Dorothy made a little house, or, well, sort of a house.
Nice little winter scene
Yep, with a little
with
snowman there. And you have the Christmas tree inside.
Yeah.
So as to see from one way you're able to see inside, the other way you're able to see outside.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You can hardly see.
what are you looking at?
One day at a time. Yep.
There was another one. Family Ties was another.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
And the Brady
I
Bunch.
was a huge Fox fan.
Hello, Jake. Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. Yep.
Oh yeah. Family Ties.
Yep.
So, this is one of my latest
Mm.
creations.
Yep.
It's time for the season.
I really loved this one interview he was on, and they called him a apple pie boy, and he said, "Nope, Canadian."
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Like, yes. Well, most people who go down there don't make any difference about it or hadn't before that time. You
Yeah.
had to pretend to just be the apple pie boy type of thing. And he said, "Nope, I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
I may live here, but I'm still Canadian."
Well, just like what's her name? Cher. Cher went to school down this area where we live. You know.
Yeah.
And she doesn't claim it
Nope. But
because she was treated so badly.
oh, was she?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Because remember,
That's-
she was part Cherokee.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should know better.
Yeah.
And they part something different. What is that for, Dot?
It looks like a
This is,
snakes,
no, this is actually
bakers.
a
Oh, for putting foods and stuff, breads and such on it or something?
yeah, it's a showcase thing.
Mm.
Sort of.
Okay.
But it is like for fruits and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like at a grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on a fruit shop.
Ah.
Right. That's the one I said to go for next.
Yeah. So that's.
Hey, bud.
Let's,
John, I forgot. Do you buy those or do you make them?
She buys the sets,
Okay.
but the. Go ahead, Dot.
just give me a sec here.
Yeah, so they're kind of already kind of made, but you got to put them together.
No, they're not made at all. You have the parts to put it together and the design,
Ah.
like so,
Uh huh.
and
So
you put
this
it
is the
together
box.
from the design. But
You still have to use your
it's-
imagination.
This is the box.
Mm.
The type of box. This is the box for one of them that I haven't started yet.
Hmm.
Inside the box, and you could see this actually from my YouTube channel, 23 different videos on me making a kit from one of these.
Oh,
You get the manual,
the
has
instructions.
all of the instructions.
which are not really
Yeah, I know.
that great.
Well,
I mean, you
they're
gotta.
good to a point. They
Yeah, yeah.
tell you the pieces that you need and how to put it together.
Yeah.
And then you have all of the pieces.
Ah.
So in here you've got
What kind of glue do you have to use? Any kind or special?
Tacky
you
glue.
can use any kind, but in Canada you're not supposed to be shipping glue. or battery.
So
Doesn't always work. You get like this for the battery case and the tape for that. You also get the pieces here for
Walls
the
and ceiling.
base and walls and whatnot. And then there's
do you have to
material.
do you have to paint, or does it have stickers, or
98% of the ones that I've gotten so far have either already been colored or painted,
mm-hmm.
Or you have to.
there's something else that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one will have this is templates and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing here, only one paper on this, but you can see all the different things that will be going on the wood pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also some fabric that we'll have to cut up and put it on whatever pieces that they go on. There's also in here little wee pieces like these for plants.
Mm-hmm.
Put it together, try to make trees out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Trees or flowers or whatnot.
Or
whatever else. And things like this in there as well. So it's a matter of
Hey, Christina.
figuring out what goes where, basically.
Welcome, Christina.
Hello, Christina.
And how to put them there.
Yeah.
However, the ones that she's doing specifically for people that are the ones who had won
Specialized ones and whatnot.
specialized ones, those
like
are
that Christmas one, the snowman one. I did that all. That was completely mine. I didn't put any lights on it though.
No.
But that's okay. Nowhere to really put the battery box. So
Well, we're doing the one for Trisha's birthday,
yeah,
and the other one that I have to finish the Tuesdays for.
Yeah.
Still.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
And
that's that. But
she was going to make a snake room that sometime we're going to have a
sooner or later I'll do that. Yeah.
sooner or
Yeah.
later we'll do that and do a
I forgot
Race
what's the
for
name of your channel, Dorothy. Dorothy
Dorothy Daynard.
Daynard.
Daynard. Daynard. Yeah. This is the one for aerial biking.
Hey Dodgers.
Hi, Dodgers.
Hey, how's it going? Her name is Hannah.
Yeah. Hi,
Hey Hannah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so,
this is the one that was done
yeah,
all
just
by
yeah. This one was one of the custom ones that has to be finished.
Yes, I know, I'm at fault.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you
I know.
to do your part, but that's okay. Now, on my channel, this is the one that I put together. That I was
The glare.
glare.
There we go.
Yeah. So, yeah,
It's one of the tiny ones.
this is
I'm
the
sorry, what was
smallest
it?
one I've done.
Spell the name again. D what?
DAYNARD.
DAY.
Nard.
Yeah, and it has lights in it too.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
Tease.
so 23 videos on there showing how I put this together and how
She
much
went
fun I
nuts.
had with certain things. I'm not sure if I put up the video. There was one that I just barely start. Next thing I know, there's a Bailey in front of me, and I'm going, okay.
Can't finish this.
I'm going to stop here because of cat.
And that cat is hard to get out from in front of you once he gets there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a little guy.
No, not little at all.
He even steals the dog's bed, and the dog whines for me to get the cat out of his bed. It's like, no.
So this is another one that I made, another one of the smaller ones. And of course, this has the lights. So you can see,
Little dolphins on the side of the thing.
yeah, and then right in here, let's see if I can get close
Little
enough.
books and
A Rubik's Cube. There is a Rubik's Cube in there.
Ah.
So that's that one. Let's see, one of the larger ones. Come on. Not sure if I've shown this one.
oh, I don't know.
Yes, I have, because you got the pictures.
Oh yeah,
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah. You can see a lot
yeah, in the
there.
pictures.
And then we have the lights. And this one has the music that's not quite working quite as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I put your channel on the chat there so people can subscribe.
yay. YouTube.com.
That's Christina.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's
There's
one.
mine.
It's a little
There's
delayed.
mine.
You know how StreamYard takes forever.
Yep,
Yep.
of course.
Yeah, so I have actually done over 40.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
He's a veteran.
Including a few like this.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Little
How much?
throwback.
How much do those usually cost? Like one like that?
Depends on the kit. This one cost $50-$60.
That one was on sale, I believe.
It might have been. But in
But-
any case, this is
that, are
all
you gonna
wood.
keep that one or are you gonna sell it?
I might sell it. I don't know. Depends on if anyone wants it. But the inside,
Doesn't have anything.
there's nothing in there.
Oh, no
That's
furniture.
sitting there.
So that one
Yeah.
came without anything?
Yeah.
This one did not come with any furniture.
Ah.
I thought it did when I ordered it.
Yeah, but I guess everything is kind of like the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
for that
cool.
one.
Yeah. And that was mainly just basically slot A goes into hole B and whatnot. So it wasn't really as challenging,
Mm-hmm.
but I have some that, just give me a second, I'll show that one. Because that one was a bit more of a challenge. There we go. Beautiful
Ooh.
little
Yeah.
castle.
Oh,
Got the nice doors here and tree in there.
uh-huh.
And you can see, if you can see it,
Yep.
little telescope,
Ah,
light.
I like.
Ah,
Yeah.
bright
And
light.
bright light.
Ooh, and it cracks open.
It opens up and you can see inside. Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah, the lights don't really help all that much on this one. But you can see the bedroom
Fireplace.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, fireplace with a
Coffee or tea there, and a piano.
black piano. And then
And then basically everything's glued down, huh?
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I can do this.
Ah. The only thing is, you don't want to ship it in the mail; it'll get destroyed.
Actually, the ones we shipped in the mail did pretty good.
Oh, they did?
The one that got to Todd, though, the top just shimmied off a bit.
Ah.
Oh,
So the top just shimmied off. The rest is all intact. Everything's fine except for the top.
Yeah, because I know I used to work for the post office and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we just pack her in real good.
Yeah, you got to put a lot of peanuts.
Yeah. Yeah. a
packing
lot of-
materials. Yeah.
Even if you put fragile, they don't care.
No, they just toss it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that it gets. The thing is, it depends where it goes into the box. Because they got these giant metal like carts where they go in. Now, if it's the first box in, everything else is going to get stacked on top of it.
Yep.
And if it's something heavier than it, it's going to crush it. That's
Yep.
just
Yep.
that's just the way it is.
Let's see what
That's
else.
why you get insurance.
Well,
Yes.
guess what? The insurance sometimes doesn't cover it.
Well, it wouldn't anyway. With these kind of things, the
No, I
The
The
mean,
time that goes into these is it's another one. Just give me a second here.
yeah, unless the box is damaged, they won't cover it. Because if it's damaged from just being tossed around, they'll just say you didn't pack it properly.
Mhm.
Yep. So so this is another one
Mm.
with the lights and whatnot.
That one does it have a baby in it or what is that?
Now that's a little chair up there.
A little bed and a little chair.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's
One
a
of
bottle.
those hanging chairs.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can see like milk cartons in the kitchen and the stove. Well, no.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now
And
those
And a little piano.
okay, question. Like the milk cartons
Yes.
and all those, do they come with the kit or you made them?
They come with the kit.
Ah, okay.
So,
But you put them together.
Yeah.
They're just in the. So
Yeah, you
it's a
have
lot
to
of
take
origami ish.
yeah.
Not quite
it's-
origami, but
Yeah, it's a lot of figuring out what pieces go where and cutting the material because the material just comes in a strip
Yeah.
and getting everything put together.
Yeah.
and then with stuff like the books and the books and a lot of those little things, it's a lot of crushing little sections, like little
Yeah.
flaps
Folding-
and folding
Folding
and stuff,
things and whatnot.
Yeah.
and then
There's
bunking it together.
Yeah. And this is oversimplifying how how it all is done, but still, it's
Yeah. You just have to have a good imagination and good
yeah,
be-
Good ability to
because-
see. That's why Dorothy has that big light
The
thing
big
there
mirror.
and such. So
Oh
she
yeah, I
can.
could imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the light in itself helps considerably.
Oh yeah, I could imagine.
Yes, I did. I put a penny in solos. I still have to set that up to send because the
Yeah,
box is a little
yeah,
tight.
yeah. Each one has a little different, something different in it on how
Oh,
it's
but I
made.
thought
And
they
it
don't
will.
make any more Canadian pennies, huh?
No, but I have a big thing of pennies
I
that
Yeah,
heard
we
some of
didn't
those
get
are worth money
changed
now.
over.
Some of those
depending
are worth
on the year and whatnot. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, uh, someone suggested that I make one for work. So that's why I started doing the custom ones.
Mm.
And like I've got a whole bunch of stuff now, like dowels that I can use for different things.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I've used these things like for on flooring for that one, and
Because like
actually to build up on the other one,
yeah,
the
because I know
Christmas one.
my brother, he was into like he took drafting and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
And one of the tests that he had to do, he had to build like a house.
yeah,
Basically, he had to put carpeting and all the roofing and everything, and he had to create his own, by the wood and stuff.
Oh,
And
he
he
must have done architecture.
yes, he in fact he that's his job. He's a contractor,
Yeah, because
but
David had done drafting. They
mhm.
always put draftsmen in area
Yeah,
where
I
you're
did
going to.
drafting when I was in high school. I took drafting also, but I
Well,
never
David went for
pursued
it
it.
for he was working in drafting, but they always put draftmen near the shop, so you always have that air coming in from the shop.
Mm,
And both David and myself have asthma, and it was
mm,
killing him.
oh.
So,
But the people that know how to draw, for buildings and stuff, they make so much money. Because I remember
uh,
my dad, when he had to have
the
some floor
engineer
plan,
more so, but
the floor like floor plans of a lot or something or a house or whatever.
mhm.
I mean, they messed up on the drawing and they had to just like make a little line and it cost
Yep,
like 200 and something dollars.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like, oh, okay.
And some of them will. Sometimes the draftsmen have to call it on the engineers who are like, "Well, you could put this size of roller thing in this." It's like, yeah, that's half the size of what you need. Well, it's just the same. No, no, no,
No.
no, 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 no,
Well,
no, no.
guess what?
no, it's not.
They had a building here that when the big earthquake hit, it was like almost a
Mm-hmm.
seven. It was a 7.0, and it was one of the buildings for the hospital, two-story building.
Mm-hmm.
Each corner, the steel girder, they're supposed to have
Yeah,
four bolts holding it
they put
to
into
the,
it,
to
did
the
they?
cement. They only had two in each,
Yeah, not unusual.
so you had two, four, six, eight instead of 16.
Yep,
And the building twisted, and they had to tear the whole thing down.
yep.
But
Just because
the
of
building
someone trying to be cheap on a few screws.
yeah, but the thing is, it was in the drawings. So guess
Yeah,
what? Some inspector saw it and said, "Okay," and he passed it.
yep, exactly.
That inspector's probably dead. Who knows? I mean, it's been so many years. You know,
Yep, they'd never get in trouble.
of course not. Contractor's probably dead
Um,
too. You know.
there was a in the hey, how you doing there, Todd?
Hey,
Um,
Todd, what's up? Hey,
Hey,
what's up, paranormal?
hey, professional paranormal, hello.
hello.
Um, oh, in the Edmonton Mall, Great Edmonton Mall. they have a little uh, roller coaster thing in there.
Mm. Hmm.
Uh, about a year or two before I moved out here, there was an accident where two or three people were killed in there, or two were killed and one badly hurt because they used uh, the ball joints that were supposed to be in the thing, half the half of what they needed for size or something. I forget what exactly it was.
They use medium steel rather than tungsten cobalt. They also use the wrong size and grade of bolts on the safety catch mechanisms.
Yeah.
Therefore, it ruptured because it wasn't built up to stat.
Yep.
Couple people dead.
Yeah. Never fails. That's what happens.
Yeah,
But then they don't care. It's they got their little cut of money just to
yeah,
look
and then
that
they
way.
just walk away.
Mhm.
And yep, it was pretty bad.
Which is like all the carnival rides. It says, ride at your own risk.
Yeah, because they don't make them up to standard, up to what they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Nowhere does anymore.
And the thing is, a lot of these companies aren't even from the state. They come from outer state.
Well, this is in Canada, so
Yeah.
it's out of Canada.
A different country.
Probably.
Yeah.
So it's really sad how much happens because of stupid things like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like those oxygen machines that the president sent to all these countries.
Hmm.
Oh, supposedly, he sent a bunch of them to help them, but they're like, what are we going to do with them? They're just paperweights. We have nobody that knows how to run them. I
Oh.
mean, you can't just use those like nothing.
And
You know.
the thing was is that there was a lot of talk about beforehand going, there's going to be something big soon,
Yeah.
and nothing was ever done anywhere.
No. And everybody's
It's
still
been
getting
not-
sick. Everybody's getting sick still again. It's
Mhm.
over there.
But
'Cause I saw,
thankfully,
there's a guy from the UK. He's a paramedic, and he says all kinds of people are getting sick again.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
the
it'll keep
ambulance
on going.
people are going on strike. You know. So
Lots of
Well, it's thankfully the because the COVID has gone down in strength,
well,
definitely.
yeah, but it's
Uh,
not in contagious, and it's still very
It's
contagious.
still very contagious. Yes.
Yeah.
Last I heard, it was just as contagious as the regular flu now.
Yeah, but how many
Or
people does the
more.
flu kill?
Exactly. That's
See,
why
that's
we
what
have to
people
get
don't
flu
understand.
shots all the time.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's just like the
Mhm.
flu. Yeah, well, how many people get killed by the flu?
Oh, I don't mean that it's uh,
Yeah,
not deadly. It's just that it's not
yeah,
as deadly. I mean, when it first came out, it would have killed me.
oh yeah, yeah.
But after a couple of years with it diluting down and just being more contagious than
I
killer.
mean, my cousin, and my aunt died from it.
Oh,
The first one that
sorry to
came
hear
out.
that.
Yeah,
Our friend Wilma
live
almost
in
died from
Mexico.
it twice.
Yeah, they live in Mexico.
Yeah,
So, you know,
yeah.
yeah. My uncle was
It's
taking oxygen to them at home, but then they got to the point where they couldn't breathe. By that time they went to the hospital, it was too late. They
yeah.
both died. My she didn't know that her son died, and he didn't know that his mom died. They were in the same hospital, different rooms,
Oh,
and they died like one day apart.
oh man,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
rough.
and he was in his 50s, I think.
Yeah.
And she was much older.
Yeah.
You know, but still,
Yeah.
I have a hard time with discussing uh, about diseases and stuff with some people because my understanding of the way it goes is a lot different from other people's understanding and thoughts of, well, why do people die if they get a shot? You don't need a shot. And it's like, you don't
well,
get the idea, do you?
I
Nope.
mean, yeah, I mean, the thing is, if your immune system is weak, you know,
Hmm.
you need some help.
Yeah.
But,
And
see, and
wearing
then you
masks
don't understand that
is
the shot didn't make you immune to it.
no,
It just
it never
protected you,
does.
so you didn't get it as bad.
Exactly. It's so that your body can learn what exactly it is and
Yeah,
be
so
able to fight it
people
better.
were
It doesn't mean
confused.
that it's going to fully be able to fight it
Yeah,
off, but it's a lot better chance for you to fight it off.
yeah.
Plus, the masks are more for other people than yourself.
Well, you know
So
what?
that
It did kind of help people in a way, because guess
Mhm.
what? With the
if
mask on, you weren't putting your fingers in your mouth or in your nose because you had the mask on. You know.
so
But
yeah, yeah, the masks did an awful lot. But there was one person on YouTube I was watching, and he's from there's Demolition Ranch, Vet Ranch, etc., etc., and
Mhm.
he's the father of the guy who made those, and he's a veterinarian, and he
Mhm.
said, the reason they put on masks is to make sure that they don't spit into or have anything go into the body,
Yeah,
and it's the same. You
yeah,
put it on so that you don't affect anyone else, and they don't affect it. The major part of spillover
yeah.
doesn't
People
go
didn't
past the mask.
understand. It's like, wait a minute. When I fart, I can still smell it. Yeah, but the shit doesn't come out.
That's right.
Only the smell.
Just the smell. You don't get the smell from it.
You know. I'm like, geez. Uh, it
But
was so funny because I was watching a video. There was a grandma, and she had her granddaughter in the bathroom,
right,
and you see her, the granddaughter's bent over. She's like trying to throw up. She's all because she's been drinking so much, and the mom's going like mom, what's going on? What are you doing? Well, she's been drinking and she needs to throw up, but she can't throw up. She's feeling nauseous and she can't throw up. Yeah, but why do you have your fingers in her butt? And she goes, well, because as soon as I take my fingers out of the butt and I put them in her mouth, she's gonna throw up.
ick.
I know. So she's all like, what? I
Okay, Grandma, go away from me. You are not near me.
know,
No, go
I know,
away. You're
but you
one
know
of
how
those
kids
grandmas.
are. Yeah,
uh,
Hmm.
it's like, I'm from, I'm Hispanic, and there was a lot of Hispanic things. It's like, oh, if you got tonsillitis, or something, you'd get poop from a dog, and you burn it, and you do some things, and then if you had an earache, you get wax. I'm like, I don't think hot wax in the ear is a good thing.
My our grandma, mine and Dorothy's grandma, came up with some pretty interesting things too. And it's like, what?
Yes,
What?
and everything. And guess what? Vapor rub is the cure of all.
Everything. But it was really good for me for colds and such when I was a
Yes,
kid.
yes, yeah. They put it on your chest, and it would
Put it in your nose,
absorb.
put it on your chest, slap it on the top of your
See,
head. whatever.
The thing is, they would put it on your chest, and you would
Yeah.
when you would breathe, it opened your throat. And the funny thing is, it says on the bottle, do not swallow it. But yet, people, I remember back in the day, they used to eat it.
Yeah, and Vaseline too. Oh yeah, did you help for the cats?
Oh, but I mean,
But
some
it's
some of the stuff, it's like castor oil,
castor oil, burn your needle and poke through here, and
Yes.
burn this, burn that,
Oh
burn
yeah.
the other thing. Like,
Or like I remember my thumb got no, it was this finger, the middle finger,
mhm,
and it got smashed on a
Yeah.
car door, and it was all swollen. In fact, see, it never
Yeah, I
never
could
never
tell.
straight. So I remember I was a teenager when it got smashed, and it was all swollen. And my mom, oh, we're gonna have to take you to the doctor. We showed it to the doctor, and the doctor goes, well, because it was all swollen. He
Mhm.
goes, what you can do is just stick it in warm water as much as he can handle with salt. Okay, and he goes, or we can drain it. We can stick a needle through the nail, you know, and we can do that. And I'm like, I don't know what if I want that. So I said, okay,
Mm,
we'll just, and then they charged, doctor's visit just to
yeah.
tell me to put it in hot water. So then, I was like that, and it was still swollen. And one day I had to go work with my father, and he was a handyman, a carpenter, and he
Mhm.
used to build, he put in arches in houses,
Yeah.
and put new windows in
Yeah.
completely.
Dave's dad did all that too.
So this lady, she wanted a small window taken out, and we were going to put in a big bay window because she wanted to put her Christmas tree, right there.
Show off. Okay.
So show off, the Christmas tree. So I'm helping my dad, and he's over there hammering away, and I'm handing him nails and stuff like that. And I got my hand on the floor, and then he accidentally steps on my hand,
Ah.
the finger that was swollen. And I
Yeah.
go, Dad, you're on my finger. He's like, oh, he puts his foot off, and hey, he fixed the problem.
Mhm.
It busted, and no more pain. It was no more throbbing or nothing. I lost the nail afterwards, but still, it was,
It
the
worked.
nail grows back, but the
Yeah.
finger, never got straight.
Yeah. I have this one that's not quite straight.
Yeah,
Of course, the middle finger. Stephen smashed that into the door when I was really little.
yeah. This finger right here. This finger right here.
Middle finger.
Yeah, only for me is I can do this with this finger,
Double jointed.
sort of.
Well, I know.
But
I know a
that's
guy
double
that my
jointed
grandmother.
because of me trying to catch a baseball without a glove.
Yeah, foster
Mm.
kids. My grandma had the guy would go like this. He can go like this, and he would touch his fingers all the way back here. So you can grab his fingers, and you could twist his hand all the way down, and it wouldn't hurt him. He was double jointed.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, the one that was fun was listening to Stephen twist his back and crack all the bones all the way down. Oh, it's like,
Yeah, my son does that sometimes. I do my neck sometimes.
yeah,
Oh, see right there, cracked.
yeah. I don't do that because my head just hurts and spins.
Oh, I remember we went to this back in the day. You go to these ladies, that they crack your neck, and
Mm-hmm.
they grab your neck,
Chiropractors.
and then they go. No, she's not. No, she was no doctor. She's just some lady in some ranch. That
Yeah.
you know didn't have a degree.
Just crack your neck.
And then, oh, you have this? Okay, well, drink this herb, so many times a day,
In castor oil.
and it'll
More.
fix your problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
Nope. Wasn't getting near that castor oil stuff. Well, I'm allergic to seafoods and stuff too, so it's
Oh,
a good thing I never did. But what else was there? Oh, just watching our dad too. If he hurt himself, he just, it's like twisted. He'll just go, plunk. Okay,
yeah,
back in. And you're sitting there going, ugh.
yeah,
Okay, I'm going over here.
yeah.
Oh,
Where
you
you just
cracked
go
her?
like start pulling the fingers and crack, crack.
Stephen did that all the time too.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything
Something we
crack.
don't miss.
Everything crack, crack, pop, snap, crackle, pop.
Crack, pop. Yep. Or
Day your morning.
or your kid falls off a horse, just toss them on the couch for a few days. Let their head drain into the sink, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, like there was a.
Wonder
There,
how anyone survives stuff like that.
oh, I know. It's a miracle we've survived.
Mm,
You know,
Yeah.
because it's kind of like there's a video of a little kid. They're like, see, that's why kids have such strong immune system. The kid, they have him. He's with the dogs. The dogs are licking him all over the
oh yeah,
face. He's over there. He's over there. The bull with the dog's food. He's over there eating dog food. You know, and then the parent takes some dog food out of his mouth, and then some hair from the dog out of his mouth. And then he's over there, the water bowl. He's over there drinking water out of the water bowl. You know,
maybe it's her way of not having to cook.
I don't know, but you know, I mean, now kids don't even go outside. They don't even get in the dirt. Oh no, you're gonna get dirty.
Mm,
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Roads are worse, that's for sure. Trying to cross the street is like trying to cross a.
Oh my God! In Mexico, when we used to go over there, and there's little kids. They're like 4 or 5 years old. They give them money to go to the store to go bring some tortillas.
Mhm.
Because they gotta buy tortillas in the morning for breakfast. So they send the smallest kid, and he's got to cross the streets and all that. I mean, they survive.
Yep.
These kids. Nowadays, oh my God, can't go
You
outside.
can't send a kid to the store for you. We
No.
used to have to go to the store to get cigarettes for mom.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. I used to get beer. I used to
yeah,
get
for
beer,
Mom and Dad.
beer and cigarettes as a
It
teenager.
was the Old Port Cigarellos non-tipped
And
that we had to get, Dad.
and I remember the guy. Oh, what's this? Oh, I go. It's for my dad, even if it wasn't. You know. They
We'd
didn't ask.
always go get some. Oh yeah, it was Kitty Kate we got the cigarettes for when she'd come visit.
I used to go buy my dad a pack for his birthday. 10 pack of Winston's. It was $10 for a 10 pack back then. That's '70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$1 a pack. Not no more.
Mm-mm. Not at all anymore.
It's like $7, $8, and I forget in some states even close to 12, 13, I think.
Yeah.
For a pack.
We used to go across from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario to Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, because Dad would want his cigarellos. And sometimes we'd go across and get the cigarellos over there because it was cheaper.
Mm.
So we had to keep our mouth shut about what we were bringing back, except for a little bit of food.
Mm.
Never say about the cigarettes, cigarellos. Never say anything about about the whiskey.
Yeah. I mean, I remember my
Whiskey?
mom
What
giving me
whiskey?
$1, and she goes, I need a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread, and bring me back the change.
Mhm.
It was 50 cents for the gallon of milk and a quarter for the bread. Had 25 cents to spare.
Yep.
Back when there were the penny candies, penny bubble gum.
Oh yeah, penny candies were great. Even
Now,
half penny candies were fun too.
no. And then I would always buy the baseball cards with the gum in it.
Yep, those were fun.
Back in the '60s.
hmm 60s and 70s, all those gum things. And Stephen had, he'd been getting gum packs of stuff, and there were these plastic things of motorcycles on them, little plastic motorcycle cards,
Hmm.
and had lots of those. And I don't know whatever happened to those.
Probably got tossed out with the trash.
Don't know.
And they probably got tossed out when the house had the fire. So
Probably.
yeah, because I know he had them at that point in time. And one of my pictures, a little booger.
Yeah. Oh, so what happened? Yeah, you guys still moving or no?
No,
Mhm.
no. We found a way to. We didn't think we'd be able to.
To handle the rent?
Yeah, because it's a fifth of the rent, right? So our other roommate is taking care of that until the rest of us can pick up
Oh, that's good.
on it a bit, because once the van is fully paid, then we're able to put in a lot
Yeah.
more. It's a couple $100 more for each of us
Yeah.
once we. It's
Yeah, and then plus it'd probably be more expensive for them to move too.
it would be more expensive to move, yes,
Yeah,
and
you know.
trouble finding places.
Oh, not
It
only
really
that, I mean, you're already I hate moving. You know, every time we had to move, it was so terrible because there was so much crap to move. It's like, God,
Yeah.
where did we get all this crap? You know, and
Yeah,
then
pretty much.
and you don't throw anything away. You know, it's like,
you just don't know where it comes from, because you can
Yeah,
have
yeah,
everything in a
oh,
closet or a
it's
whole
all
bunch
in a
of stuff in a
closet until
closet,
you
and you
have to
don't even
until
know
you have
what's
to move.
there.
Yes.
Closets can fit a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And under the bed and under
hmm
the inside the stove. It's like they make fun. They make fun on videos. This is a Hispanic oven. They never use the oven because it's all full of everything in there. And then show the guy pulling out all these things because they need to use the oven, and he's even pulling out a ladder out of there. You know, they exaggerate, but it's so true because I remember
Yeah.
going to my mother-in-law's house, and I go, well, why don't you cook it? Use your oven. Ah, no, then I'm gonna have to take care. You can't. It's so packed with stuff. You know,
hmm
it's like, oh my God, why don't you just toss the stuff? You know,
Don't put it in the stove. That's where you can
yeah.
have a fire. There goes your house.
But I mean, no. But it's just the thing is, you put stuff in the oven. I mean, I have stuff in my oven too, but I
hmm
take it out when I use it, and then I put it back in there. But it's not a lot. It's just a couple of,
Couple of pans and stuff like that.
well, not even pans. These are stuff that I use to cook in the oven with. You know,
Oh yeah,
like a pizza tray
yeah,
or a rack for the turkey. You
yeah.
know, stuff like that. Or when I make any like meats in the
Mhm.
oven. Ribs. You know, that's
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's what's in there. Or the cast iron. Skillet.
Yeah, anything that's not gonna burn.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna put your duvet in there.
Well, I mean, you know, the thing is, I mean, you're not gonna forget you're not gonna light up the oven and without taking everything out.
Well, if you light up your oven, that's a completely different thing. But if you just turn it on,
Yeah,
that that makes it easier to burn things if you have like the glove in there.
yeah.
You're gonna burn your
Well,
glove when you
I
burn
wouldn't put
everything.
any gloves in there.
Right.
Those are
Exactly.
usually hanging on a door on one of the cabinets.
hmm
You know.
Mhm.
Yeah. But Yeah, our oven's been down for 2.5 months now.
Oh yeah.
Two
Yeah,
and a half. It was our Thanksgiving in October,
Yeah.
so it's been 2 months
Yes.
What
almost.
it doesn't work or what?
Oh,
It died.
they're getting a part for it.
Hmm. Is it electric or gas?
Electric.
Electric.
Ah, so it's got one of the elements burned up.
No.
Heat
The
sensor.
There's a part that is inside the oven itself. I don't know what it is. It's not the actual coil, but it's something in there. It's an
Probably
old
maybe
weird part.
the thermostat thing, whatever keeps it the temperature.
David already checked it, and the fix it up guy checked it, and there's a part that needs to be in there. I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
It's not the fuse or anything like that. So
Yeah, yeah, because usually it's just got two elements, a top one and a bottom one, and then it's got the temperature gauge thingy.
yeah, but
Yep.
this is a different kind, and they've been waiting for the element.
Yeah, I hate the electric ovens. I always love having a gas stove.
Yeah, we don't
Much
have a gas stove.
easier, much faster for cooking.
Mm,
My sister, she has one of those glass top ones.
that's what we've got.
Yeah, those. Oh, I don't like those. They're very fragile. If you hit something by accident,
Stove
it'll
top
crack.
is
And put food in it and cook it. Not much of enough.
Just stick a
No.
firewood. Just stick a firewood in it, and that way you can just.
Well, it
cook.
says just stick firewood in it, and that way you can just do it. He was drinking some water. He almost choked. Sorry, love.
Dorothy goes, oh.
Oh man, we're horrible.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are. Can you tell that I'm so horrified about how horrible we are?
Mm,
I remember when I was about 4 years old, and then my mom was baking cookies, and she's all like, she tells me, because she's taking the cookies out, but then she leaves the oven open, and she goes, "Don't touch! Look, hot, hot." I'm like, "Really? Well, let me go try it." So I went and put both hands down. Ah, I
hot?
guess it is. I guess it is hot.
Yeah, guess so.
Yeah, and then one time I got the iron, you know,
Hmm.
and I go, "Oh, I wonder if it's hot." Ah, we never learn, do we?
I learned very quick. But
I remember my
there
aunt.
was one time I did burn myself on one, but that was because I had opened up the stove, and when you close it or let it go, it went really fast.
Yeah,
And I had this little cat. He was just a kitten at the time, and he was jumping up to jump into there as it was closing. So I put my arm in between that and caught the cat before he could get in, and put him down on the ground.
uh,
And I had this nasty burn right up here. And I'm just so sad that there was no scar because it made a great big it looked like a sailboat here.
yeah.
It was
Tattoo?
really nice, and it didn't scar up, which is too bad because it would have been a cool scar.
My one of my aunts. I remember back. My mom says, yeah, that they sent her to, back in the day they used to have the irons,
Yeah.
and they used to stick hot coal inside of it so they can,
Hmm.
they didn't have electric irons back then. So she's all, go check. They told one of my aunts that go check, see if the iron is ready to start using. Go test it. You know. Well,
No.
she went and tasted it. She went ah,
Oh.
and said, "Yeah, it's ready." You know, because usually people do that, but they spit on it. They, you know, and
Yeah, you don't put your tongue on it.
well, she tasted it, you know,
Uh,
because in they told her in Spanish, said go, ve prueba la plancha a ver si está lista. You know, go taste the iron, see if it's ready. And she
oh,
went and she basically did went and tasted it.
she took it as
Yeah,
literal instead of what it was supposed to be. Oh,
and then back then also they had outhouses.
yes.
So they one of my uncles said that they told his other like his cousin or something, go check to see if we need to build another hole, because it's see if it's got too full.
Yeah.
So he's trying to look, and he can't see how deep it is, how full it is. So what does he decide to do? He decides to light a match with a newspaper to
Hmm.
see if he can see, but he can't see. So what does he do? He decides to drop it in to the. So what happens when you have natural gas?
Kaboom.
Well, yeah, he had a lot of shit on his face after that. He's all
Oh,
it's not full no more.
yeah. Rosie and I can. We never did that
Relate.
ourselves. We can certainly understand
Yeah,
the stupidity of.
but it was good because back then
Hey, shorties.
you, you had
Hi,
hey
Shorties.
Shorty, what's up, Shorty's Adventure. Yeah, I mean, back then, they had newspaper for toilet paper, and
Hmm.
so you would read the page, so you'd use
And then
your,
we,
and then you finish using it, and
when we were building the cottage, our parents got 100 acres on this place, St. Joe's Island, and we the first couple of years was basically out in the bush type of thing. Just that's
Mhm.
where you went. Then
yeah,
we built a outhouse before uh, the person who was supposed to go out to check the areas and make sure that you can make a outhouse somewhere
yeah,
went out. And thankfully, we just went out and okayed it and all this other stuff. But yeah, every summer and winter actually, with building that cottage, we had to use the outhouse all the time.
yeah,
Yep.
It was either that or bush. So we're like, outhouse is nicer. There's
yeah,
nothing going to crawl up your leg as
Mm.
much.
yep,
But yeah, we had some really bad situations with that. Like one year, one of my cats went missing, and we didn't trust my dad so much with cats. So went to the went to the thing, and it's like there's this bad smell, worse than normal, coming out of there. And I'm like, okay, Dad, what's in there? And it better not be my fucking cat, or else you're going in there yourself. Right? You don't do anything to my animals, right?
yeah,
They had, because one of his friends had run over a deer, a young deer. The next day, our father ran over a moose. But in case
the authorities, yeah,
the authorities came to the property to see what was being done, uh, did they get the moose up? Anyway, they cut off the legs and put the legs in the outhouse so that the authorities didn't see. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I
Mhm.
didn't go into the thing because the first thing I thought, I'm going to strangle my dad, right? But You open the door, you can smell, and it's like, really, Dad? You can see those feet. What? What? So it's not a problem. We have bears out here. It's
Yeah.
not a problem. And he gets some lime out of this bucket that he'd use and just put the lime in. It's like, okay, we're going home, home, back home. We're going back home. Nope, nope. Not testing bear theory here.
I'll be right back.
Yes, her family did really strange things.
Yes, very much so. It's even worse considering the factor that our namesake is known for it.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it again. This is funny. Every time I check. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Oh, come on. Okay. Daynard's Awesome Adventures? Woohoo! Which Daynards are these?
Okay.
That's a
Which one
chicken.
of them?
That's a kid. The Daynard family. Raccoon and skunk knock over our compost bin. Okay, sounds like family. Definitely
Yeah.
sounds like family. Where are these ones from? Oh, and they caught it on camera.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, well, I found a Daynard family in here. There's a lot of Daynards. Ooh, it even has numerology on this one thing. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
You enjoy management systems, can carry out your well laid plans. You're not the type to embark on any trip without a map, even if we can't read it. It doesn't say that in here, but
But that's about it.
oh, meaning of each letter: dapper, amazing, yearn, nurture, amusing, romance, deific, Deific. What the frick does that mean?
No clue.
Yeah, I don't have no clue what deific means. resembling a god in qualities such as power or beauty divine, he achieved defied status? Our family? Really?
Oh,
Someone is just come. It has to be a different Daynard than our part of the Daynard family. That's definitely sure.
yeah.
My comments about Daynard. They don't want to know that. Still trying to find that one I found a long time ago that pointed out that Daynards were nice and wonderful and they could be great friends and everything like that. Don't peeve them off.
Yeah. That's about it. You don't
And
leave
that
us
guy
off.
in interesting and deceptive ways. Interestingly deceptive ways. Like the one who died taking Christmas tree out of the house. Christmas tree killed him. Sounds like they're related.
Yeah. Certainly does.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Don Daynard, the radio star, was selling off Ghostbuster glasses.
Let's see.
Apparently. Interesting. Okay, that was not amusing for as long as I found it not amusing. It's kind of boring. I used to be able to find a whole bunch of fun stuff on there, but I guess the couple of murders took them off or something.
Possibly.
Well, apparently, we do. There is a Daynard who did do killings a few years back.
Eesh.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, we have some in government in the States.
Ooh. Really?
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Really, we are counting in the government.
Hmm.
Hmm. So, what do you do on 100 acres? Well, you cut down trees, you pull brush out of the woods, pull trees out of the woods.
Yeah, so I'm wishing for that cricket to kick the bucket
Shut
as
up.
well.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is. That's the problem. It is somewhere in there. But I don't know. I think they might be in Lizzie's area.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably in Lizzie's area. Seems to come from over there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Here, you show off some stuff. I'll be back in a second. For a few moments. I think you did too. Sounds like it. Seems like it. Probably
Yeah.
stuck in another room for a few. But I found something. I think I got that.
Ah, okay. Let's see. What can I show that I haven't shown yet today? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, yeah. One of the pieces. Actually, that. Have to take this. Supposed to put this on. And then cut this out and put this on. And la-di-da. All that stuff. Let's see. Oh, yeah. One of the boxes that I'm going to use for a present for under my Christmas tree thing. Here is another item. Little plant holder. Haven't got the plants done yet, but I got this part. And this one that, this kit that I'm doing right now, it is one where they actually sent paints and a paintbrush. And these are some of the, this was one of the items that had to be painted. And, move. Back over.
That's I had to take my wife to the restroom.
Welcome back.
Ah, okay. Sherry's trying to find the noise box cricket.
She hears a cricket.
I saw, but
Well, I've been hearing it since she got here.
Yes, it's in one of the
One of the feeders. But is it a feeder
cages.
cricket? Is it a feeder cricket or is it a?
Yeah, it's a feeder.
It escaped.
No, it hasn't been eaten yet. So
It's in its stages of being food.
yeah. Did you wake up, Niche?
yeah, I woke up and back.
Aw.
I'm holding on.
Yeah, so she's trying to find it. She's looking around. So exciting, isn't it? 20 to 12.
What's that?
It's 20 to 12 here. probably should get off soon and go
Oh,
to
yeah. Don't
sleep.
you have to work?
Tomorrow and Friday, yes, and then I'm off for the Christmas season, and then back sometime in July or January.
Mm.
That would be a nice.
Something like that, huh? She's Christmas in July. Boy, she wants a long vacation, huh? Somebody's tired.
Yeah, because it's January that I'll be back because I'll
Mm.
have to set up the staff meeting for before tax season and
Yeah.
find out what's
I
new
know
and
it's already
what's
gonna be
not.
tax season again, huh? Dang.
Yeah, I know.
I thought I could have swore I just did my taxes not too long ago, about a year ago.
Almost a year.
Yeah,
As
usually
long as you did it during tax season.
yes. I always get it as soon as they send it to me. Like this year, they even gave it to us like way even before the end of January. You know, so I went and
Yeah.
before, so I got my. But you know what? It took forever to get the refund. The state, I got it real quick, like in 2 weeks. The federal, man, it took forever. I was
Oh.
like calling and going, "Hey, are you sure there's nothing wrong?" No, it's still in process. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still in process. I'm like, okay. I don't. Whenever it comes, it comes.
Yeah, that's about it. You
Yeah,
never tell.
yeah. And then they just recently sent out another stimulus here in California because they were killing us with the gas.
Sure.
You know, I mean, I was spending about $400 a month on gas only.
Yeesh.
Yeah, because the fuel, because it was up to almost $6 a gallon, and that was at Costco.
The El Cheapo stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but now it's back to like 4.29. But we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah,
Well, whenever you want to go, Dorothy, nobody's holding you.
I know. I definitely know. It's just
I mean,
matter.
Sherry. She don't. She stays up all night.
Oh, I know. Believe you me, I know. I'll hear her at 5 o'clock in the morning, um, doing whatever, and
Yeah, it's like my wife. She never. Huh?
Moon said that you stay up all night.
Yeah, it's like my wife. She's a night. She's a night owl. She stays up all night and then she sleeps during the day.
Yeah. You know, it wasn't all that long ago that it would have been very difficult for me to stay up this late,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems like I'm able to stay up later and later and then get up at the same flipping time and be pretty much exhausted half the day through. And I don't know, just the way things are becoming. It's just.
I mean, I'm off today and tomorrow, so
Yeah.
usually I go to bed late today, and then I don't get up till about 10 in the morning. So if I go to bed at 2 in the morning, I still get about 8 hours sleep.
Yeah, technically, I don't have to get up until. Well, I have my first alarm at 10 to 9.
That's
Say,
10:43
hey,
here. Yeah,
yeah,
10:43 here.
it's 11:43 here.
Hmm. An
So,
hour and a half, an hour ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can stay up up till like midnight, and it's still, I
Yeah.
could get 8 hours sleep if my body would let me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Usually, as long as I get 5 hours sleep, I'm good.
yeah.
And then, when I hit the pillow, I hit the pillow and I'm gone. As soon as I hit the pillow, that's it. I'm out. My wife hates me. She's all like, I hate you. You just hit the pillow and you go to sleep, and I can't go to sleep that fast.
Neither can I.
And the thing is, noise doesn't bother me. I just I just tell myself, close my mind to the world.
Yeah.
It can just could be, but then as soon as I hear the alarm, boom, I'm up. You know?
Yeah. Well, with me, once I'm asleep, I'm out of it. Can't wake me up.
Yeah.
Which has been proven a few times. Like there was one time here that I can't remember exactly what happened, but 911 was called and had uh,
Oh, probably me falling on the
no, actually, I was awake at that time. I tried to get, if you're talking about falling off the chair, I was trying to make a thing for you. It was,
Sling.
yes, that's what it's called. So there was another
Yeah,
time
I remember I was
where I
watching
woke
Sherry.
up about an hour after everyone had left.
Yeah. I'm like I'm here watching Sherry. She's all falling asleep and on her
Yeah.
chair, and then she's like going forward and forward, and I'm like, oh, she's gonna have keyboard marks on her forehead here pretty soon. And then she'd wake up, and then, oh, okay. And then I think somebody came in the kitchen and said, hey, you need to go to sleep. And she said,
Probably
okay,
did.
okay. And then she went back.
Yep, that's normal.
Yeah.
That is very normal with her. She'll
She
be
pulled,
sitting there and
she pulled,
talking, doing whatever. Next thing you know,
yeah, she pulled the venom. Yeah, and I thought she was gonna fall off the chair, and I'm like, Cherry, but I wasn't on the live. I was in the chat. I'm like, Cherry, wake up, Cherry, you're gonna fall off the chair.
yeah, she hasn't fallen off the chair.
I think she
Usually
needs a
fallen
seatbelt.
off the chair.
I think,
Oh, only once. Okay.
yeah, I think she needs one of those like seatbelts on the chair, like the ones for the race cars.
Seatbelt.
Strap her
Yeah,
in.
I'm sure she would appreciate that.
Strap her in, that way she won't fall, unless the whole chair goes over.
Yeah. Well. Well, I don't try to tell her to go to sleep because she doesn't.
She doesn't.
Well,
She doesn't
she
work.
doesn't really listen.
She doesn't work well with others. No.
Ah, right. She said it's not a matter of her listening; it's a matter of her being able to.
Mm,
Yeah. So.
that function is not working.
Yeah. She also gets distracted easily enough, and
Yeah. I know how people are that way. We're like, you're saying something, all of a sudden, oh, ball.
Yeah.
Getting distracted, and I get grumpy.
yeah, she gets grumpy when people point out that she's distracted. And it's like, usually for me, it's like, what were we talking about anyway?
Yeah.
Or I try to get her
Yeah.
back to what she was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, eat it. Come on, don't let it chew on you. Fight that thing.
So how's your animals doing? What do you have now? You have a what kind
Well, we still have the two crusties and the leopard gecko.
Mm,
The two Rankins are doing quite well.
oh, that's good. Yeah, my
Bailey, my cat, he seems to be doing.
that's good.
Oh, he's right here. Eh? So he's doing okay.
Yeah.
Although he needs some of his regular food.
Yeah,
Which David
the
forgot to
jumping
get
spider,
today.
the jumping spider that I had, it finally passed away.
Oh,
Yeah, so
What?
the jumping spider passed away.
Oh.
yeah, it passed away last month. Yeah.
Oh,
But I did find another little one, so now I have another
oh,
one.
so you now have a new little.
Yeah, but he's he's
jumper.
tinier. So I'm starting him off in this one, and until he grows up a little bit bigger, because I can't put him in the other one because he'll just get lost and I won't see if he eats or anything. Here I can kind of keep track of him better.
Yeah,
It's one
which
of those.
makes sense.
It was at the dollar store,
Ah, yes.
and it opens up, and it's good because it opens up at the bottom. I can
Mhm.
unscrew this, and I can put food in and spray water in there.
Yeah,
So at a dollar store.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, Bailey's doing okay. Maybe not best, but he's
Mm-hmm.
got a dirty bottom, which I
Oh,
tried cleaning today. And Pup, come on, Pup. Watson, come. Watson, come here.
He says, no, that's the sound of someone who wants to do something to me.
I just want to
Watson,
show
go
you
see her.
off.
Go on.
Watson, come on. Come here. Come here. Hello. Oh, hello, Bill. Little
there he
what?
is.
Yes, he's the Watson.
Yeah, he looks like the ones that my aunt used to have. She used to have two of those kind of dogs.
Yeah. He's Chinese crested and Papillon mix.
Mm. Well, my aunt, the ones she had, they were just mutts.
Well, he's still mine. He's my boy. Sola said hello. Yes, Sola said hello. Yes, she did. Oh, it's so good, Watson.
So how old is he? Or is it a she?
He is. How old is Watson now? About 2 years old?
2.5 years.
2.5 years old.
Got a ways to go.
Actually, it might actually be 40. I have to look up the date of his birth.
Yeah.
Arla has it in paperwork. Or Arla had it in paperwork written down out here.
Yeah. So he's my boy. He
Mhm.
sleeps with me. Or at least he sleeps in the armoire that I have at the bottom of my bed. At the bottom of my bed, I have the one door open, and he'll go in there and
Welcome, Renee.
sleep. Yeah.
Yep.
Or he's sleeping with his Auntie Sherry. Knuckle David. Yeah.
Brandy sharing nuts.
Yep.
Something on my back.
Yep. So he's doing okay. Still miss sitting someone there.
Yep.
He gets lovins. Yes. Yes, you do, don't you? Not as much as you'd like, but Oh,
Yeah, we used to have a lot of different dogs and cats.
yeah.
Yeah, my
Well,
grandmother all of a sudden would come home with a dog, and and then it would spend a couple of days there. Then it would find its home, another home. one
mm, yeah.
time, we even had a weenie dog.
Yes, he is a cutie.
Yeah,
He is adorable.
we had let me see, we had like the bulldog mixed with a Pekingese.
Yeah. Down you go. There you go. Yeah. My Bailey's usually close by or in my room or in Sherry and David's room. So, and then Sherry's cats are doing pretty good.
Oh
Manora's
yeah,
in one of her usual spots right by Sherry's computer.
they have 9 lives.
Yes, they do. And my boy, I think, is at 7 lives right now. Used.
Yeah.
Well, considering the last few years with him, with having to take him to the vet emergency,
Mm.
uh, and then with him having those crystals, the urinary crystals, and then having to have him get an operation to fix that,
What do you have,
costing several grand.
like gallstones
Uh, y- Not quite like gallstones.
or kidney stones? I guess.
Kidney stones would be more like
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna say, yeah, kidney stones. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be more like kidney stones, but it's crystals in the urine
Yeah.
and it blocks.
Yeah. Same thing as kidney
Yeah,
stones.
yeah, they can block as well. So he has to be on special food,
Yeah.
which we're just about
Mm.
out of the hard stuff anyway. Uh,
I thought there was another box of it.
of the what for Bailey's food? No, we don't have any more of the hard stuff.
Okay.
So he has to be given the soft.
Yeah. You
Hi,
too.
Joho. Dog handler in the Philippines, canine. That's what David's uncle got into, actually.
Oh, that's good.
Dog handling, training the dogs
Mm.
for
Yeah.
Mounties.
Yeah.
See, he was for a while.
Mhm.
He worked with the horses, and he got into working with the canines for a while, and now he's retired.
Mm. Yeah, I used to have a teacher in high school. He was in the Marines, and he used to train dogs, the Dobermans.
Oh yeah,
And he had his own dogs too that he used to train,
Yeah.
guard dogs.
yep.
Meow meow.
I think I found it though. I think I got it out of. I think it was a big one that was in with.
Yeah, at work At work,
Misha.
there's a stray cat, another stray cat,
Oh man.
been hanging around there.
Mother.
That's,
He'll probably eat some of the wildlife, you know, the lizards and stuff like that.
well, you'll probably have rats and mice too. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
people always forget the rats and mice bit. When
And
they're
we got
talking
prairie
about-
dogs too.
People forget about other stuff that cats get rid of
Yeah.
that you don't want when
Yeah.
you're griping about how much they destroy.
Yep.
But
They are destructive.
they can be. And, rodents. A lot of people have the cats around to get rid of the rodents. So,
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I remember we had a cat, and I found it as a kitten, and it grew up, and it was never a house cat. It was always outside.
Yeah.
And
they're
then
just something that's not.
my grandfather would always throw it out of the house when it would come meow meow. My grandma would let him in and feed him.
Grandpa talks about.
Grandfather would grab it from the tail and toss it outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And he would always land on his feet, except for one time. Because he hit the fence and then he didn't
Oh.
land on his feet that time.
Yeah, that makes it so they don't land so well when you.
Yeah. But he was a wild cat. My God. He would come home and he would be all scratched up from the girlfriend because he was a male cat. And
Good old Tom, huh?
his head was all scratched up. He didn't have any hair from all the fighting, and then his ears were all bit up.
Well, you can tell that he was one that
I mean,
Was,
he did survive.
yeah. I mean,
Out
he
in the wild.
wasn't getting it on the butt so much, so
Nope. So,
you can tell he was a head kitty. Or,
and he was a nice cat too. It was a black cat with a little white chest.
oh yeah,
Ah, Tuxie.
I don't know what kind it was, but I mean, it was.
Tuxedo.
tuxedo cat.
Is that what they call him?
Yeah, they
Yep.
call him tuxedos.
I called him Frisky. That was his name.
Yeah. Well, Puma's Tux.
A tuxedo.
Yeah.
She has a really nice chest marking, but
Yeah.
I
And
don't
I
try to show
remember-
it off.
Remember, we got a dog. It was a German short-haired pointer.
Uh-oh. Hunter dog.
Okay.
Hunting dog.
Yep.
And
Okay,
man,
I'm gonna get off.
Okay,
all
Doc.
right, Dorothy.
It's midnight here, so I should
Yep.
probably get up and go sleep.
Thanks for coming.
You're
Good night.
welcome. Thanks for having me. Thanks,
Yeah. Hey,
everyone.
Tony Diecast. What's up, Tony?
Night, night, everyone.
Hey, Tony.
All right. Bye, Dorothy.
Okay. Making up a little food for these two. I accidentally woke her up. I should give her some food. Poor little girl.
Wake me up if you're not going to feed me.
Yeah, no kidding. I took out the two crickets that were in her section there because they're a little
She
too big
has,
for her.
she has feeder crickets, Tony.
Yeah,
He says he hears crickets.
I have a couple crickets I moved out of my little dragon's room because she's a little too small for that size cricket in there.
Hmm.
I mean, the cricket's almost a quarter her size, right? She's not a big girl yet.
Yeah.
She's just,
Yeah.
that big. But I mean, she's a Rankins. I don't expect her to get much bigger than for any bigger than my boy.
But crickets are pretty vicious too, so you got to watch
Oh
those.
yeah. Well, I just looked in there at my boy, and one of the crickets I had just tossed in there, the bigger one, was on top of his head chewing on on his eyebrow. It's like,
Oh, he's asking if you
oh
have snakes. No, she don't have snakes on them. You just
no, I
have
don't have snakes. I
she's
like snakes, but we can't have
yeah.
them because my husband and our other roomie
Yeah, you have
don't like
geckos,
them.
don't you?
Yeah, we have the crested geckos. One, oh, Dot, she needs water. Santorma. Like, there's none. uh, a leopard gecko.
Mm-hmm.
The two cresties, the one leopard, and two Rankin dragons, which are related to bearded dragons. They're just
Yeah,
smaller,
they're
half
just
the
small.
size. Yeah. They're cute, just smaller. I'm going to have to pay attention to Sam because he did not wake up in a happy mode with that cricket on his
Yeah.
eyebrow. It's like, "Grr."
Hey,
There's this look on his
Tony,
face like,
look at what I have.
Hot Wheels.
Yes, water for
I'm guessing this is good water for.
I guess so. Unless you guys have been putting the together. That's awful.
This one has vinegar in it.
Okay, then the other one shouldn't have vinegar. in it.
The regular jumping spider passed away a while in November there, Tony. But I got a new one, a small one, but it's real tiny. It's in here. I just did a video. You can probably see the video of how big it is. It's real tiny. But once it gets big enough, I'll put it in that same enclosure that the other one was in. They don't live very long. They only live about, if you're lucky, you'll get 2 years out of them. Yeah. But, it lived a good life. I mean, I knew
No,
it was,
bad. It's got taken care of properly.
yeah, I knew there was something wrong with it because all of a sudden it was like way on the bottom, like where the feeding bowl was. And it was in the corner.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like moving very much. And I'm like, and I put food in there and it wasn't eating. And I'm like, not good. At first, I thought maybe it was going to molt or something, but no, it was already full grown. So, once they're full grown, they're not going to grow anymore.
Yeah.
And I mean, I remember it used to have battles, man. That one time it had a battle with a worm, and it was like 4 or 5 hours battling the worm.
Wow.
Yes. It was like hanging on, and then till it sucked it dry, and then it ate so much. Its booty got so big. It was like it couldn't even climb. It was funny because it just laid there, kind of like I think I'll just lay down here for a bit.
I'll just sit here.
No.
Get rid of all that extra weight I put on there. Poor little guy.
Oh, Solo, you can put your link if you want, or I don't know. Do you have I don't know if Solo has any content. I don't think she has any.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Renee, she has a channel, but there's no content. I mean, we can put her link here.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna have to do some feeding here.
No, I don't think she breeds them. You're not breeding any geckos, huh?
Oh no, I'm not breeding any geckos.
No, she just.
They're just pets. We have 2 girls. The Rankins. We have a girl and a boy. Or at least we believe they are. And it depends on what exactly goes on. We might think of it when they get older, another year or 2.
Mm-hmm. How long do those live? How long do those live?
They live the same as regular beardy, about 8-10 years.
Mm. Yeah.
Maybe less, maybe more, depending.
Yeah, I know tarantulas. There's some tarantulas that live 40 years. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, some tarantulas live
especially
a
if it's
long
a female.
but you know, just getting a little bit of calcium here to put in the meal. Special calcium. And put that in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Some tarantulas, Tony, they live up to 40 years.
Yep. Some of them
Uh,
do.
you know, it depends. Some 30, some 25. The males are the ones that usually die. They last maybe 5 years, 7 at the most sometimes. They're basically bred for to mate and die. Be a be a meal for the woman, for the female tarantula.
Unless they can run fast. And they're not in a cage.
Yeah.
But yeah. And with these ones, the apparently with the dragons, the girls are pretty tough.
Yeah.
Night,
Night
Yeah.
nap.
Good night, Dot.
night all.
Okay. So a little
Yeah,
bit
I
of this.
was an
a little bit of that.
Instagram.
Okay. I am gonna go feed some dragons and some geckos. And yeah, I think it's the oh if you see you might see in the top one there she's come forward, but I don't know if you can see her. She's at the bell. I don't know if you can see it.
Let's see if I.
She's
Oof.
right in front of the no, the black thing's in the way.
Oh, that
See
black
her
line.
a bit. Yeah, just below the black line at the what's that
Well,
you call it? Your
which
super part.
enclosure? The top one or the bottom?
She's gone to the water there in the middle.
The
Middle
one with
one.
the gallon of
Yeah,
water.
yeah, she's right at the water, and she's pretty small.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, and then down below her is Sam, and Sam is way in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and the other two are above. The
On the
Cresties
top.
are above. In each one
Mm-hmm.
of there's two tanks up there,
Mm.
and then over there beside Dorothy's spot is the other tank that uh, Santorma, she's the leopard gecko.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's waiting for me to bring her some food, I think.
It's like, hey, where's our
Hey,
food
cutie,
at?
give me food. There's water here. You must have food. So I'm going to feed the little terror. Feed the other little terror because he's probably mad I haven't paid attention to him.
Uh-oh.
He was sleeping. I did not. Thank you, Tony. I don't have much in there. I have I don't know if you're supposed to have little soft blanky things in there for them or not, but
Yeah,
mine
for
seem to like
climbing,
them.
like the hammocks.
Well, on the bottom I have little soft fluffy blanky things like you have for kittens
Ah,
and puppies.
yeah.
So she likes to lie in there, and he likes to lie on
Mm-hmm.
the. They like them, so I have them in there.
Yep.
And then all the wood stuff. I took out an awful lot of the leaf stuff that I have for her because it's just so much in there, and I can't find when there's
Mm-hmm.
a cricket that I'm trying to find. So I got the 2 crickets from there. They were too big. Put them down there, and now it's nice and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Or not as noisy anyway.
Yeah.
Quieter. So I'm going to get going and take care of them, make sure that they have their food and that they're happy. No, 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 no. I don't have heated platforms. I don't trust them. I have the heat come out at them. We have to fix it a little better for the heatings, but for the
Yeah.
Crusties,
It's better to use
and
bulbs. Yeah.
yeah, we use bulbs with the Crusties and underheat with the underheat mat with the Leopard. Those 2 get heat over above, and they also get UVB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like people that when you go to the pet shop and they sell those heats from the bottom for tarantulas, is like, no, you don't want to do that. You're gonna cook your tarantula because tarantulas dig. They go down. They're just gonna cook themselves.
Yeah, and the problem you have with those
The heating mat.
heating rocks type of things, heated,
Yeah.
they're not as easy to control on the temperature, and
Yeah.
it's more the leopard geckos need the heat from below to help them
Hmm.
to help them digest because they need it on their tummies.
Yeah.
Crusties don't because they climb. I have to
Yeah.
fix their units as well because it's gotten
Yeah. They go look for the sun.
torn apart. Yeah, yeah. They could fry on things. You
Yeah.
have to figure out which animal does best with what, and the
Yeah.
ones that I have, except for Santorma, the leopard gecko, do best with the heat above, and with the 2 dragons, they get their UVB as well
Yeah.
because you need UVB with them because they take a lot of ultraviolet and stuff because they're from the desert,
Yep.
so they get that. And today I have for them a whole bunch of little chopped up cabbage and carrot and broccoli. Yeah, it looks better than what some people get.
Yeah.
Cabbage, carrot, broccoli, and
Oh,
thymus.
Tony, look at this. Look at what I got.
Rosemary. Got the rosemary. So they've got a good meal for today. But I'm gonna scamper on you, Moon. Thank you for having me over.
Okay. Thanks a lot for coming.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks also for sending me information on stuff so that I can keep up to date on what's going on because
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
Oi.
Yeah. It's a sad thing, but
Life happens.
yeah,
It's not always what you want.
that's true.
Definitely. Okay. Bye, guys. Night, night.
All right. Bye.
Send me a
Bye.
message, Solo. Have fun.
Yeah. Well, that's it for Shuri. She's gone. So how's it going, Tony? Any good any new stuff you got? I know you did an unboxing recently too, huh? Yeah, earlier Zelda was in here. Yeah, Zelda was in here earlier. Been hard hunting, huh? Yeah. Hunting for Hot Wheels or hunting for what? Oh, look at some of the ones I got the other day. Yeah, look at this one. It's like a transformer. Check this one out. Yeah, pretty neat ones, huh? I like this one too. It's a firehouse fueler. Look at this one. I like this one too. This one's pretty good. Class of Rock. Look at the wheels on this thing. You did see the Bat one, huh? The Batmobile one. Dee-nee-nee-nee-nee-nee-nee. Yep. Oh, you've been looking for which one? For the Batmobile one? Oh, you know where I found that one? I found it at a the auto parts place. O'Reilly's. O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's where I found that one. Found it today. Yeah, I was in there buying some license plate bulbs for the Mustang I have, and then I saw it. I'm like, oh, that looks kind of neat. So I said, I might as well grab it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Zelda. I showed him to Zelda, and he's all like, oh man, you should send me some racing cars. Check to see if it's a super. I don't know. How do you see? This is the back of it. I don't know how you would tell if it's a super or not. A flame in the middle of the blister. No, I don't see a. No, it's probably just a regular one. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see anything on it. So what else do I like collecting? I mean, I have baseball cards, football cards. You know, I mean, I have some old, maybe like old the what is the other one? Matchbox. It's like I still have to find out where they're at somewhere, but old Matchbox from back in the 70s. I don't know if you ever remember that station wagon. It was a green station wagon. It was a Ford, and it had the two little white dogs in the back of the coming out the back window. Oh, red lines. I back in the day, I probably did. I mean, I had a Batmobile with it had the two little figurines in it, and I remember it having like the red, the red wheels. It was the original, like from the TV series back then. Batman and Robin were in the Batmobile, but I don't know what happened to that thing. No, this one's not a Chevelle station wagon. It's a Ford. It was the Ford because I've looked it up. I mean, it was the green looking Ford station wagon, and it had the two little white dogs in the back coming out of the back seat. Yeah, I mean, I started collecting like baseball and football cards back in '89. I got some King Griffey Jr. Rookie cards. I got some other rookie cards. Like I have let's see. Oh, and then one time back in the what year was it? I think it was in the '80s. They had in the cereal boxes, cornflakes. They had baseball cards. There's Raleigh Fingers. And then when I went to a card show, I go, hey, can you autograph it? So he autographed it for me. So it's autographed. It's not valuable, but I mean, and he's all like, oh, where'd you get this one at? I go, I got it in the cereal box. And then, I got King Griffey Jr., the rookie card. Got a couple of those. I think I have some other ones. That's for the '89 Upper Deck. I got Frank Thomas rookie card. This one's the Fleer. Yeah, it's the Fleer. Yeah, I got two of those. And I got also rookie card. It's Gary Sheffield. I also have football cards. Yeah, this one's Gary Sheffield. You got Troy Aikman. His rookie card. And then this one here also is Ben McDonald. He was a pitcher. Rookie card also. And then this is Kevin Mass, but I don't think it's a rookie card, this one here. But I got a bunch of other cards that football, baseball, and some basketball. but pretty much all that I collected was like in '89. I started collecting those. Collect vinyl records too. You know. Never collected comic books. My cousin used to. Those are pretty valuable. I remember back in the '70s, I went to one of my cousin's friend's house, and he had like comic books. He had boxes and boxes of them. You know, and he probably had a bunch of valuable ones. And he was a young kid. Hey, you're back. Hey, how's it going, Christina? Welcome back. Yeah. I also have a Bo Jackson. I got a lithograph. You probably I don't know if you ever seen it. It's a lithograph where he's playing both sports, baseball and football. Bo Jackson, and it's signed by Bo Jackson, and it's also signed by the artist. And there was only I think they only made about 300 of them, and I think it was when they originally sold unframed about they were like about $1,200, and I have it framed. I bought it from a card shop. The guy was a friend of mine, and he sold it to me for the price of it not being framed. He sold it to me framed. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, and then I also have I bought you remember Ronnie Lott? They used to play for the 49ers, then he went to the Raiders. Well, he when I used to live up north over in San Jose area, I met Ronnie Lott. He was selling his book, that he made, and I have his autograph in the book. He autographed the book for me. So, and I think I got a couple other autographs of. My sister got me an autograph from, I think it was Isaac Hayes. And then when I was living up north, I got to meet some of the Raider players because they at the high school they had a couple of Raider players. They played like a charity to raise money at the high school over there in San Jose area, and they came to the school, and it was a couple of players I met back in the when let's see, it was Mervin Hernandez, one of the wide receivers. And I remember I was sitting in the bleachers, and they were sitting in front, and then I could see his collarbone. It was basically broken. He would move his arm like this, and you could see his bone like this in the skin. It was crazy. The football player. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. His arms all like, and they play that way with broken bones. But yeah, one of his collarbones was broken. And I got his autograph also. But Eric B, what's up? What's up? Past my bedtime. I don't know. Maybe for you, Eric. What's up, Eric? How's it going, man? Are you off of work, or are you still at work? Yeah. And then here where I live, they film a lot of movies out in the desert here in California. They film a lot of movies, and they filmed, movies like Star Wars, Jarhead, the Sniper movie. In fact, toward where I work at, they were filming a movie out there not too long ago. I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago. With they had Drew Carey was there, Keanu Reeves. They were filming. It was called Bad Batch, the movie, where it was kind of like one of those end of the world kind of movies, and they filmed it over there in the area. Oh, where do I live? Well, part of California, southern desert. Yeah, I've lived up toward like San Jose area. Yeah, my older son, he lives in the LA area. Yeah, and then when I was younger, back in the like in 1980s, they filmed a movie, and Tom Cruise was in it, and the guy that played Freddy Krueger, not the original guy, not England, the other one, the second guy that played Freddy Krueger, and then he was also in that, what was it called, the Watchmen movie. The guy with that mask that kind of changed like colors. I forget his name. In the movie, I think it was like, I don't know if it was Horshaw or something like that. I forget his name. But yeah, they filmed a movie down here, and then and I got to be an extra in the movie. It was pretty fun. But that was when I was like in my 20s. I'm in my 60s now. But yeah, it was pretty cool coming out of the movie. You get to see how they make it, what they do. A lot of downtime. People standing around doing nothing, and we're just playing around and stuff. Well, the good thing is they feed you. You work 12-hour shifts. We started the shift. I only worked for them for like 3 days. And they basically pay you. They paid you like for 12 hours a day, and then they fed you. They gave you lunch or dinner, whatever you want to call it. At 6 hours, they'd feed you. I mean, you were just live a couple hours ago, huh, Eric, on Instagram? Hey, Eric. So, well, you heard about Rodriguez kid? It's pretty sad, huh? We need to pray for his family, and poor kid. He's only 5 years old, but he's got cancer. You know. All righty, man. Tony, take it easy, Tony. Have a good night. Yeah, there's a gentleman. There's a yeah. This is the gentleman here. Yeah, that's the channel that I just put a link in down in the chat. It's Rodriguez Reptiles. His son has stage 4 cancer. The little boy's only 5 years old, and he's been fighting it since he was 2 years old. They thought it was getting in control with all the treatments they've done, but now it's gotten to the point where he might not make it. The doctors don't have good news. 2 days, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday we got the news that the doctors give him the news that now they found a mass on his head also that could be cancer. He has cancer in his lungs, and then also he has now another cancer tumor growing in one of his legs, like the size of a baseball bat, a baseball. But yeah, they don't give him. They told him that 6 months maybe. Not good. They pretty much tried everything in the book. I mean, he can go get other opinions, but it's a hard thing, especially if it's your own child, going through this. I mean, I wouldn't want that to one of my kids either. It's a hard choice he's going to have to make. Because sometimes you try to, well, maybe try this, and it's going to put the child in more pain, but maybe give him a month or a couple more months of life. Sometimes you don't know if it's worth putting a child through that. I mean, it's going to be hard for Rodriguez to make that choice, but he needs our prayers, guys. So that's the link to his channel. He's his child is only 5 years old. He's only lived for 5 years, and then he might be losing him. It's not easy, but pray for him. It seemed like he was getting better, but he said that even now that it's affecting his mobility, and also like I think he said that his mom was talking to Lucian is his name, and he wasn't responding. It's starting to affect his his brain. So we'll see, guys. Hopefully everything goes well, but not any good news lately. So, well, everybody, thank you for coming in. It's been about 3 hours. I think we're gonna shut it down. Make sure you give us a like, share it out. I'm working on my watch hours now, guys. Thank you everybody who subscribed to me that got me to the 1K. Now we're working on my watch hours. Need about 2,000 watch hours. So go check out some of my playlists, guys. You don't have to watch them, just play them in the background. That's what I usually do for other people. So everybody, thank you for coming in. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending whatever time it is in your area. Here, it's 10 minutes to midnight. But thank you for coming. God bless everybody. And until next time, as Keith says, call your mama, tell her you love her, because you never know. We lost a good friend recently also, and it was in November. His name was Fat Ninja DM. He died of a massive heart attack. They said that he was on a live with somebody else, but in the background, and all of a sudden there was no answer. He kept calling him. The guy didn't have his phone number, so he called somebody else that did, and they called him, and he wasn't answering. They didn't. Then his son found him. His 14-year-old son found him the next morning. It was already too late. He'd been dead for a couple of hours. So you never know, guys. Hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them, because our days are numbered. We don't know when it'll be that time. So God bless everybody. Bye-bye. See ya. Thank you for everybody that came in.